Have you ever felt your heart race because of someone? You know, that feeling where you can't stop thinking about them, and every little thing they do sends butterflies to your stomach. You're convinced this is it, this is the real deal, true love, happily ever after. But what if I told you there's a chance that what you're experiencing isn't love, but infatuation? It's easy to get swept up in the excitement of a new romance, but it's important to be able to differentiate between the intoxicating rush of infatuation and the lasting power of true love. We're diving deep into the signs of infatuation versus true love. We're going to break this down, give you the tools to figure out where you stand, and help you build stronger, healthier relationships. Infatuation, folks, it's a powerful thing. It's that initial rush, the excitement, the constant thinking about the other person. You might find yourself idealizing them, putting them on a pedestal, thinking they can do no wrong. Everything is new, exciting, and amplified. This intense attraction might make you feel like you're walking on air, but it's important to remember that this feeling often stems from a superficial connection. You're drawn to their charm, their looks, maybe even their social status. But how well do you really know this person? When you're infatuated, you might find yourself overlooking red flags, those little warning signs that something isn't quite right. You might even twist things around in your head, convincing yourself that those flaws are actually endearing quirks. Infatuation is often marked by a sense of urgency. You feel this overwhelming need to be with them all the time, to rush into things, to commit quickly. It's like an addiction, that constant need for validation, for another hit of that feel-good feeling. But let me tell you, rushing into things without truly knowing yourself and your partner is a recipe for disaster. Another telltale sign of infatuation is that it's often based on an idealized image of the other person. You're so caught up in the fantasy of who you think they are that you fail to see them for who they truly are. You might even try to change yourself, to mold yourself into the person you think they want you to be, losing sight of your own values and needs in the process. Look, I'm not saying that infatuation is always a bad thing. It can be exciting, exhilarating, and it can definitely be a part of true love. But it's crucial to recognize it for what it is, a temporary state of intense attraction. Don't mistake it for the real deal, for a love that's built on a solid foundation of trust, respect, and understanding. True love, now that's a different ball game altogether. It's not about the initial spark, the butterflies, or the whirlwind romance. It's about a deep, abiding connection that grows stronger with time. It's about choosing to love someone every single day, even when things get tough. One of the key differences between infatuation and true love is that true love is built on a foundation of friendship. You enjoy spending time with this person, not just in romantic settings, but in everyday life. You can be yourself around them, flaws and all, and you know they'll love you just the same. You see, in true love, there's mutual respect. You value each other's opinions, you listen to each other, and you support each other's dreams and aspirations. You're not trying to change each other. You accept each other for who you are. True love is also about compromise. You're not always going to agree on everything, and that's okay. But you're willing to meet each other halfway to find solutions that work for both of you. It's not about keeping score, it's about working together as a team. Communication, folks, it's the cornerstone of any healthy relationship, especially a loving one. You can talk openly and honestly with each other about anything and everything. You share your thoughts, your feelings, your fears, your dreams without fear of judgment. In true love, there's a sense of security and comfort. You feel safe and secure in the relationship, knowing that you can always count on each other. You're there for each other through thick and thin, through the good times and the bad. True love isn't about finding someone who completes you. It's about finding someone who complements you. It's about two individuals who choose to share their lives, to grow together, and to support each other on their journey. So how do you know if what you're feeling is true love or just a passing infatuation? Well, it's time for a little self-reflection. Ask yourself, are you drawn to this person for who they truly are? Or are you blinded by the idea of them? Think about it. Can you be your authentic self around them? Or are you constantly trying to impress them, to be someone you're not? Do you accept their flaws? Or are you constantly trying to change them? These are tough questions, but they're important ones to ask yourself. Now, imagine this person is no longer as perfect as you once thought. Maybe they're having a bad day, they're not looking their best, or they're going through a tough time. Would you still love them, flaws and all? True love is about seeing past the superficial and connecting with someone on a deeper level. Let's talk about your happiness. Is your happiness dependent on this person and this relationship? Now, it's natural to feel happy when you're with someone you care about, but if your entire world revolves around them, that's a red flag. Remember, your happiness needs to come from within. Think about your future. Do you see yourself building a life with this person, facing challenges together and supporting each other's dreams? Or are you more focused on the here and now, on the excitement of the moment? True love is about building a future together, not just enjoying the present. And lastly, trust your gut. Deep down, you know the answer. You know if this relationship feels different, if it's built on something real, something substantial. Don't ignore those inner voices. They're trying to tell you something. Look, understanding the difference between infatuation and true love is crucial for building healthy, lasting relationships. Infatuation can be exciting, it can be a whirlwind, but it's often fleeting. True love, on the other hand, is a slow burn. It's about building a deep connection, one based on trust, respect, and understanding. It's about choosing to love someone every single day, flaws and all. So take some time to reflect on your own relationships. Which kind of love are you experiencing? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's continue this conversation.